Out here we try to read the hand of Asharam Bapu. What we find out here is that the heart line is straight. Whenever the heart line is straight, it means that the person can keep his emotions in check, and if the line was curved, it would have meant passionate, like this a curvature in the line might mean passion, but out here it's straight. The headline, what we see, is curving a little bit down towards the mount of moon, and another one is going upward. So whenever we find that the headline is curving upwards, it basically means that the mental faculty is developed. It's moving towards the mount of Mercury. Mercury is basically for business, technical skills, communication skills, and oratory skills. All these skills basically come from Mercury, and the person can have all these qualities or a single quality. We also see that there appears to be a small line over the mount of Mercury. Mount of Mercury is basically for good oratory skills. We also find that this is the lifeline, and it appears that he has got an island out here towards the end of life. Sometimes people call it a fish symbol. And we also find that he has got supporting lifelines. Supporting lifelines are considered to be very good. It basically provides energy, vitality, stamina, and fighting spirit to the particular person. And we see out here that towards the end there's an island. His right islands are basically kind of isolation, means isolation. And if it's found on the line of head, it would mean out here we don't see on the line of head, but I'm just explaining. If it's on the line of head, so isolation, and the person is mentally isolated, and if the island is on the heart lines, then he is emotionally isolated. What we see out here is that the right hand, if you see his headline, we find that the headline is not so clear. It has got island, these two islands out here. So if you just look carefully, the headline is not so clear. Headline, whenever not so clear, it basically clouds our thinking, thought process, and mental worries, and it could even be headaches or stomach problem whenever found under the mount of Saturn, but in his case I don't know, but we do find that he's got an island out here on the headline, so some kind of mental worries or something, but I can't really say that it is representing his present state, what he is in, but it just means that probably we don't see it on the right hand, so probably he might come out of these problems sooner or later. We also find that towards the end, as we had seen in the right hand, there was an island towards the end. Out here also we see an island. So island might give bad health to him towards the end of his life, and that's it for the hand. In the right hand we do see prominent sun line, but some people have got much more clearer and better sun lines, like out here the sun line is going like this and the sun line is being cut, so some kind of infame coming to the particular person, but because the line is the main line in itself is quite strong, so whatever infame he might suffer, but it would be temporary and he would come out of it. On the right hand, we don't see as prominent a sun line as we see on the left hand. There are few sun lines, but still probably the image quality is not so good. That's why I'm not able to make out. We don't even see a proper fade line, but what we all know is he's very resourceful and rich, but we don't see the money line. And especially if you see towards the end, it's absent. So it's better to have, and the lines are also going like this, crossing over. These lines are not so good. If it was a single line, then it would mean much better, and probably money and possessions would benefit him towards the end of his life. But out here we see that it's not. He's not being able to use those resources he had accumulated in his life. That's it for the reading. If you like the video, click on the like button. Thank you very much. Do subscribe.